Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Wait a minute. There we go. Both my live streams are up and running. There's a notification. Man, I'm beat today. I tell you what, I walked about 6 miles today. And I'm tired. But you know what? Loosened up my muscles. I'm still tense from last week. Hey, how you doing? See, somebody hopped on there. Thank you, whoever that is. Um, Getting ready to do a live stream here. Eating some candy. Getting my caffeine. Getting ready to get some caffeine in me. Thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Spirit in the Sky? Blue, how you doing there? Yep. Yeah, they were like, they're all chemicals, man. It's just cheap shit I bought over the Dollar Tree. It's sour punch twist, whatever the hell that is. It's basically, it's bioengineered, so that's a good thing, I think, right? What we got there? Mark Williams, how you doing? Just getting ready to talk about stuff going on with the election. I guess you guys saw today there was a report that Donald Trump said something that the left's running with right now. What's it say? How you doing? Hey, I know you, dude. You were on a couple of my live streams before. Been a while. I ain't seen you for a couple minutes. Anyway, I'm doing pretty good, though. Thanks for asking. Sitting here trying to eat my candy, and they're falling out of the bag all over the place. Anyway, yeah, who's that? How you doing? How you doing? I'm going to take a guess and say you're either from Australia or maybe Britain. How do you say your name? I'm doing good, dude. Thanks for asking. Anyway, it turns out that, oh, by the way, just to let you guys know, I'm doing a double live stream. So if you're wondering who the hell I'm talking to, you don't see the comments. They're on the other one. So you got Preacher Pale Rider on the one channel, and my other channel is Legends and Tales of Josey Wales. Had to think about that for a minute. Hang on one second. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Jet Pro. I can't even say that, dude. Wait a minute. Is it Japro? Sorry, dude. I can barely read it, dude. My eyesight's bad. Anyway, so Trump said today or recently, he was talking about Liz Cheney, the whole thing with her being a warmonger. He happened to mention it and started some serious controversy because he was going on and on not on and on, but he mentioned the fact that her father was over there in Iraq. They were looking for weapons of mass destruction that didn't exist over there, killing people in the meantime, just slaughtering them. So he happened to say, how would you like to be looking down the barrel of a gun? Yeah, like to saying, this is what your dad did. Called him a warmonger and all this. Guess what? He was. Halliburton and all them, they made money off all those wars. So they turned it around on him and acted like he was saying he was going to put her in front of a firing squad and all this shit. He never said that. However, I think Trump needs to tone it down. We keep cool. Exactly. I think you're right, Sky Blue. Yeah, people are definitely bioengineered. Yeah, especially if you took that magic sauce. You're pretty much an. I wonder if you're even human anymore. Yeah, it's got that little mRNA flavor spice in there. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Wait a minute. What's this? My name is my real name. Say my name, please. Mert, is that your name? Hello, Mert. Where are you from, dude? Where are you from? What country are you from? I just didn't recognize this. Oh, Turkey. You know what? This happened before. Somebody else hopped on here. Unless that was you. I know from Turkey, and I just couldn't pronounce the name. I tried to read it, but it is what it is, brother. Welcome to my live stream. How you doing? Looks like Jade. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so anyway, that's the new talking point for the left, I guess, is now Trump's going to get out the firing squads or something here. You're welcome, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you all. What's that say? Have early voting for the first time here in my state. And voting only had parked out front. Yeah, the garbage trucks. Yeah, cool. Hey, what's up? When was that, Tammy? Yeah, they're screwing. You know what? I try to go in and find your subscription today in my thing, right? I go up and down. I have like a whole bunch of stuff. They do this all the time. I got to go look back and forth. They're hiding you for whatever reason. And somebody else, too. I can't remember who the other person was. It's bullshit. It's wrong. Oh, I think it's Red Dawn they're doing it to, but there's somebody else. Well, thanks for stopping by. What's that say? It made you re-sign in three. That's crazy as shit. I'm getting really fed up with YouTube, man. It's ridiculous. Hey, Steph, you're here early. Usually you rolling around 9 usually. Good to have you here, though. So, anyway, I was just talking about how Trump said something that's the new talking point of the left or the new thing that you're going to hear. He said today, or I guess it was today early, that about Cheney, or Liz Cheney. Hang on, that candy's starting to mess me up here. Yeah, Liz Cheney said something, and he said, well, about her father was a warmonger and she's no better, whatnot. He went on and on about it and said, he said, how would you like to look down the barrel of a gun or something like that? I'm not even quoting it right, but you got to go check it out if you can find it. And they're turning around saying that like he meant that she's going to be standing in front of a firing squad if he gets in or something, which probably maybe she should be here. All those criminals, I don't know. There's a lot of criminality going on. That's for damn sure. Also, I saw that Russia's it's getting really ramped up over there. We're about to go into World War III. I mean, we're already there, but it's going to get pretty scary in a couple weeks. What's this? Yep, yep. Twisting. Yeah, yeah, yep. But yeah, they tried to twist his words a couple times, and that's where we got the McDonald's meme. He started doing them. Went over to McDonald's. Then he was a trash man. Maybe next time he'll be a marksman. I don't know, because he's like, "How'd you like to look down a barrel of a gun?" But he meant that like they're warmongers, the Cheneys, and they were going after Iraq, saying weapons of mass destruction, and went in there with nothing more than a handful of lies, and got away with it. And also, there was money missing. Nobody ever accounted for doing all that shit. They forgot all about all that shit. Number one thing was Donald Rumsfeld brought it to everybody's attention right the day before 9/11, and then a frickin' missile, or I guess it was a cruise missile or something, hit the corner of the Pentagon and happened to destroy the information was in some kind of computer at that one corner. Now, that's 20 years ago. Nobody's bringing it back up. Kind of left it, they like to do that, just change shit around. Nobody ever questions shit, you know. It's like the train derailments just recently. Anybody ever get held accountable for any of that shit? Or the all the forest fires, chemical plants, bridges falling down? It just kills me that nobody's being held accountable, you know? It's ridiculous. And it pisses me off. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm starting to feel the accident more and more every day. I took a hot shower today, and my neck's hurting just from, looking down on this. I don't know how long I can go on like this. Finally got some good news, though. Figured out why my unemployment was taking so damn long to get here. The company I worked for, they held back a check. They were just sitting on a check. I didn't even know it was there. Finally, I guess when I went and called unemployment up, all of a sudden, this check came in. It was dated, postmarked the 27th of September. I left that job, I think it was the 3rd of September. I don't know why the hell they held the check that long, because it's something really screwy going on. Plus, they took money out for my 401k, right? I cleared that out a year ago or half a year ago and said I didn't want to do it anymore. Took the money, right? Well, here's the deal. All of a sudden, there's more money in my 401k. And I'm like, what the hell? I didn't authorize this. Somebody else went through the same shit in that place. I don't know whether it's even legal to do that. And there's all kind of other screwed up shit I don't want to talk about. But at least I got some money to work with right now. I'm about ready to get a car shortly, hopefully. So, Spirit, are you getting ready to roll out, or are you staying? Let's see, Tammy said. All right, now maybe that was Tammy right now. I'm sorry, it's hard as hell to read this right now. What's that? Yeah, yeah. Not only that, but here's the deal. That cost me, that's why my unemployment wasn't coming in. Because they were trying to figure out, they probably told them I had another check coming or something, and I didn't account for it because I didn't know it was there. They did it to somebody else a long time ago. I remember the guy asking me, I was sous chef way back originally, and then he called me up and told me, what was going on. It was the same kind of shit. I don't trust that company. But whatever. I'm done with them, so I'm moving on. So, anyway, I heard up in Pennsylvania, they're starting to investigate 25,000 ballots showed up between Lancaster and, I guess, York County. They're looking at them for fraud, and also somewhere else, same kind of deal going on. And then you got, of course, you got, I'm sure you guys heard about the ballot boxes being lit on fire out west. I guess it was up in Oregon and Washington State. So these guys are not, above cheating. They're going to cheat, and they're going to take it you know, to the extreme. They're going to, when they lose, because I think they're going to lose, they're going to throw a fit, and you're going to have a civil war. And all this time, the FBI has been scoping out the patriots, or like we're bad people and everything. But you know what? The right ain't the problem. It's the lefties. They're the ones, the commie scumbags, that are going to bring all the trouble, and we're going to get a civil war going. And then we're going to get hit by an outside source. We'll have turmoil in our country. You watch. Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, they're all going to start hitting us from, while we're dealing with internal struggles and power problems here, when they won't leave the White House even after they lost. And it's going to be a mess. You watch. What's this? Yep. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, so it just pissed me off because it held me up. And I got to get over tomorrow and talk to where I live. I'm backed up on my rent, and I'm like, where the hell's my check? I'm pissed. So at least now I'll get a lump sum and be able to take care of that, I think. Yep. Who's that? Stuff. Exactly. So that's the thing. See, the right will follow the rules and the Constitution. The left have no rules. They believe in chaos, do as thou will, and all this other crap. They don't care. So you can't play fair with them. You're going to have to come right back at them with whatever they do to you. It's a shame they're making us sink to their level just to, not be annihilated, because these people are messed up in the head, big time. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I didn't do a live stream yesterday, by the way. I was just too tired. And actually, I got some paperwork from the car accident people. They want me to sign, you know, try to get the thing finished off. And I'm not going to sign right away. I could have pain in my neck for a long time now. I don't know. My dad had that. I'll be honest, I didn't notice it for 3 4 days. Then it's starting to hurt now. I was trying to do something in the house, cleaning the top shelf of something up in the kitchen, and I started getting dizzy spells from lifting my head up, and just didn't feel right. So now I'm slowing down on signing any damn paperwork. Screw them. They're quick to wanting to finish that up, and next thing you know, you sign that, and it might give you a pittance, small amount for your pain and suffering if they do that, and then you're hurting shortly after. So I'm gonna sit and take my time, you know. Exactly. So how you been though, Steph? Yeah, you said it. I know, and I already knew it when you were saying it, but I'm stubborn. I'm a guy. We don't want to fucking believe that shit. We're tougher than nails. You know what? When I look at I look at that car, I'm lucky I didn't get hurt. I mean, like real hurt. It was mangled. But I don't like to admit it. Yeah, I don't like to admit it, but. You're right. I even when you were saying it, I knew it, but I was going to fake it out and not believe it. Hey, Stuart, how you doing? Yep, hanging in here myself. Uh, I was telling these guys over here about the Donald Trump thing earlier. I don't know if you saw that. He basically basically he said he was talking about the Cheneys being warmongers and all this stuff, and that's cool. I'm glad to see you doing all right. And are you heading over to Germany? You left a comment. That's cool. Anyway, he was going to say he said something about how would she like looking down the barrel of a gun or something? A bunch of people pointing guns at her. And they ran with that, and they're trying to say that he's going to put her in front of a firing squad. They're also calling him a Nazi. Did you see this the other day? They were saying that there was like Nazi banners hanging at his rally and all this shit. And I looked at the rally. I didn't see any of that shit. They're making shit up. They're desperate as hell to try to prevent him from winning, but they're done. I think he's going to win, and then we're going to get flung into a civil war, unfortunately. You know? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Calling Trump Hitler and everything. You know what? But wait a minute. But just a little while ago, the left was ready to throw people in jail for memes. I think it was Gavin Newsom or something trying to pass a law about that. Yet they're allowed to trash Trump, and that's okay. That's bullshit. Double standards, and we ought not listen to them. Tell them to pound sand. What's this? Yeah. You're probably right there. Yep, I gotta calm it down a little. Hey, mixed media girl, how you doing? Oh, okay. It's over in England. I'm sorry. That's cool. Yeah. How you doing? Um, yeah, a couple. This happened a couple days ago. I heard about it. They were lighting the ballot boxes on fire over in. Hey, how you doing? Everything's good. What's good with you there, Lisa? So anyway, they were lighting ballot boxes on fire. Somebody said it was Antifa. I didn't hear any more about it, but whatever. That right there ought to get you a good 5 years at least in jail, and probably nothing will happen to him. It happened a day or two ago, at least. Yeah, the last week I did a couple live streams, but I've been like hurting. I got in a car accident, and I just haven't stayed on here very long. Matter of fact, like right now, my neck's hurting. Yeah, what's that? Oh no! It's actually the crazy thing is these idiots were burning. That was up in Washington State, which is that's a blue state, isn't it? And Oregon, all the crazies up there, I guess. Yeah, I'm all right. Totaled my car. You know what? I looked at that thing. I'm surprised I didn't get hurt worse than I did. I mean, the last thing I remember as contact was made, I remember trying to get the hell away from it, like pulling on the car enough. I must have gotten lucky, and it didn't hit me in another spot because it hit me like on my bumper somehow. But it was like a glancing. It punched it in, but it kind of pushed me this way because I was going with it. You know what I mean? And somehow, like a race car, like NASCAR, somehow I got out of the car pretty relatively quickly. Didn't hurt then, but I was like in shock. It was crazy shit. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I'm hurting a little bit. What's this with my memory? No, I forgot. I forgot about that. I forgot about my memory. Nah, just kidding. No, actually, you know what, mixed media girl? I've been a forgetful person for at least a couple years now. I'm getting up there. But there it was. I got jolted pretty damn hard, and yeah, I noticed a little bit, not just a memory, but like when I was doing live streams, I was hard. It's hard to pronounce words for the first day or two. So I must have jolted my head pretty freaking hard, you know. But it is what it is. What's what's it say? Yeah, yeah. The blue states there. Yep, exactly. Um, it's it's crazy, man. Why did they even? It was probably the left that lit their own ballots on fire. I don't know. I can't figure it. But you know what? If it makes sense, if they're Antifa, they're like anarchists. They don't give a shit. They don't have a side. They just want everything destroyed. So who knows? Wow. I'm all right. But I actually am going to go get checked. I just haven't had a chance. I have to figure out where the hell I'm going to go. I got to still talk to my the insurance about it. They're going to pay the doctor's bills. They sent me something, and I got to fill out some paperwork, and then from there, um, I got to figure out how I'm going to get there, bus or whatever. So I'd like to keep it sort of nearby. However, I'm getting close to being able to get another car. I talked to the guy. I must have bought at least 7 cars off the guy, 6 cars over the last 20 years or so. Same dude, and he's a friend of mine. He's going to look for something, and he's going to get me back in a car, give him a lump sum up front, and should be good to go. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. Yep. I'll tell you what, God definitely got his hand on me. He sent a guardian angel. That's what happened there. Yeah, exactly. Allowed to do what they want, but we can't as long as yeah. They're getting away with murder over there. Say whatever they want, and that's okay. And you know something? We're gonna have to fight fire with fire at this point because if you just sit back, they're gonna steal America right out from under us. They don't care. They'll do it by hook or crook. They're like pirates. They're just come right up to you and shoot you in the head and throw you in the gutter and steal everything right out from under you. I mean, I'm being a little bit of an exaggeration, but not that much. They're crazy as hell, and they are hell bent on what they're going to do, and that we don't have any rights basically, but they just want to, you know, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, and the whole thing with like going around the Constitution constantly is pissing me off. They shouldn't have been able to drag Trump into court all them times. There was no standing or whatever they called it, where every time Donald Trump tried to get them to look at in the beginning, look at the 2020 about the voter fraud thing, the judges wouldn't even let it into the fucking courtroom. Everything he was saying, it was a setup. People were getting paid or blackmailed or both. You know? Yeah. Who's that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hopefully, he can get better. Yeah, you're right, Stewart. Yeah, Barry Soetoro. Yep, the abomination, whatever this is. Hopefully, they can get some help for him. Exactly, Stuart. Yeah, exactly. Yep. The puppet master. That they had to lead him around like a dog. He didn't know how to leave the stage and stuff. Joe Biden, I'm talking about. Yep. You think Biden is? Maybe. He might be the Antichrist. Yeah. Obama's definitely. Obama's. Yeah, no, you're right. There's a possibility. A lot of people are thinking that. You know what's weird? There's people saying different people are the Antichrist, but it says in the Bible there'll be many Antichrists, one main one, but there'll be others. And it turns out there's like 10 kings or something, I guess, at work underneath the Antichrist. So I think we're getting ready to see all this shit come to pass. Yeah, yep. Hey, Tammy, were you on Monograph's channel the other day? I went on there for a while and I kept getting kicked off of there. I don't know what was happening. It knocked me out and I couldn't get back in. Big Mike, exactly. So, anyway, what's this saying? Yeah. Well, I'll pray for him there, Lisa. Anyway, oh man, my neck's killing me now. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Trying to remember what it was. Um, Something else big happened just recently. Um, Drawing a blank. Must be the head injury thing or the neck. My memory's gone. Yep. Brexit. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that, Lisa. Um, yeah, I'll tell you what. We're so close to Armageddon and all the shit. You can almost feel something huge is about to happen. I got a bad feeling that somebody's going to use a nuclear weapon over in the Middle East real soon, or in Ukraine. You know, and what's it say? Yeah, exactly. One thing I'm thinking is right about or after the election, it's all going to melt down, I think. And something I was thinking, I don't know if you guys know about the 3 days of darkness prophecy. I think that's going to happen either right at the election or after the election. And it's going to plunge us into darkness and chaos. Or, in other words, the power grid's going down probably. And when it goes back up, Antichrist will be in charge. And possibly that's where the rapture happens and we'll roll into tribulation. That's what I think. Do you agree with that, Stuart? Yeah. Because something will happen. First off, they'll probably drop a nuke somewhere, like I said, and people will be shell shocked on that. Pardon the pun, but around the world, everybody will be pretty freaked out about it. And then I'm thinking, watch out because, well, actually, here's the next thing. Someone's got to come forward, right? Which would probably be the Antichrist and have some kind of solution for the Middle East, some kind of peace plan. It'll be peace, and security, and it's sudden destruction. I believe it says something like that in the Bible. So if the prophecy comes through like that, it could be any time now. You know, something huge is about to happen. Yeah, cyber attack. That's what. Yeah, that's what I'm more or less talking about. They'll take down the power grid, and conveniently, Russia's down in Cuba. There's people down there, Russian advisors and military down there. They got subs parked off the coast of Cuba, I think. Um, what I think will happen is the same thing that happened in Cuba. They're going to retaliate. I think we put them in the dark. You know, they went into the dark. I think our CIA or something blew out their power grid, and I don't even know if they got it back up. This was about a week or two ago. The whole island was in the dark, and I think somebody's going to retaliate and put us in the dark. Yeah. They're everywhere. They're creeping around everywhere. And you know what's? China's awful quiet right now, which scares me because they're waiting till all chaos breaks out everywhere else, and they're going to go right into Taiwan. They had ships surrounding Taiwan, and shit's going to break out over there. And the kings of the East are going to march right across the Tigris Euphrates into Armageddon. You watch, just like the Bible says. The Euphrates right now is drying up, just like the Bible says. Oh, what's up, Baron? How you doing? How you doing? Shots. Guess what, Shots? I think I got my insurance, not my insurance, my unemployment finally squared away. It should be coming in. My job was holding up a check I didn't know nothing about, and it just came in today. And I was wondering what the hell was holding it up. So like 6, 7 weeks in, and I called them. I'm like, what's going on? So they must have got on them and said, yo, pay them any money you owe them. They were holding it out. Also, I just called up about my 401k thing, and that was, I didn't even, whatever. I don't even want to go there. But the point being is I think it's going to get straightened out finally. Thank God. And the first thing I'm going to do is pay my rent and get myself a car with the money that's coming to me. Four doors on the. Oh yeah, I heard all about that. Where the angels are supposed to be chained up till the appropriate time, and then they're released. And I'm wondering. I think there's four of them. I'm wondering if it's the four horsemen of the apocalypse. You know, that's what I often thought. Once they're loose, our goose is cooked. You know, shit hits the fan. Exactly. Live without? Yeah. But you know what? You can't live without electricity if you're plugged in, like you got some kind of machinery keeping you alive. Another thing is all our medications are coming from China. We basically put ourselves in such a shitty position that's a setup. You know, all the medications coming from China. We have transformers that are old as hell and takes forever to replace them. Nothing to back it up. You know, they set us up to fail. Is what's happening. That's our freaking government doing that. New World Order's in on it too. This is a whole big plan. Exactly, Stuart. Last days. Yep. So speaking of which, the car I'm gonna try to get is gonna be what do you call it? A camper, not a camper, a truck with a camper on the back, so it can be mobile. Get the hell out of Dodge if the shit hits the fan. Live right in the back of that thing. I don't have the money to get anything too fancy. Yep. A bug out vehicle. You're right, dude. Yep. But you know what? The only thing you really got to do is bug in. And I'm not talking about bug bug God to get you out of here. That's not a bug in, bug out. Just bug God. Say, come on, let me out. Yeah, I'll be good. Nah, for real, man. Time to get right with God. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Van life. There's actually that girl that does that on YouTube. Or she did for a while. She was living out of her van. Did a YouTube channel. It's just it's good to be able to have some way to get the hell out of Dodge if you need to. You know. Yeah, you jumped over. Thanks, brother. Hit me. You guys hit me up with thumbs up and stuff all over there. I appreciate all that. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Huh. Hey, what's up, Snoopy? How you doing? What's this? California started all the planned power outage. Been through a lot of them. Yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna have rolling blackouts and shit. Like they already know what they're gonna do. We're gonna turn your electrics off in these days. Why? You know what I mean? It's bullshit. Because they want to make it so you don't have anything, no luxuries. This is a new world order, you know? It's bullshit. I'm gonna sit down on the floor here off this chair. Maybe it'll help my neck. Because I'm leaning down. It's killing me. It's killing the back of my neck. Huh. Yeah, right, right. But yeah. I said that was kind of creepy the other day. Biden biting that kid's leg, man. That didn't that didn't look too cool. Yeah, my neck is tore up, dude. I gotta go get checked. But what's it say? Yeah, he is. Yep. Yeah, for a while he was sniffing babies. Now he's biting them. He's moved on up to cannibalism or something there. He's a weird dude. Yeah. Yep. Creepy, sleepy Joe. Oh man, my neck's bothering me from just sitting here. I guess. Yeah, I'm getting real close to 200,000 views on the Legends and Tales channel. I think I'm up to like 198,000. So you probably see me do a couple live streams on that just to break the 200,000 mark. Oh yeah, yeah. His son spent half the time he was in the White House, picking what he thought was Parmesan cheese up off the floor and smoking it. Hunter Biden. Tabby, yeah, hit me up with a thumbs up. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think you're right. I'll tell you what, my lower spine's hurting. Yeah, I thought I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about it, you know. But I'm all twisted up. Yeah, and as old as I am, it's amazing I ain't hurt worse. Yeah, exactly. Caitlyn Jenner said Mark Cuban is. Yeah, I saw, I saw that. Yep. She better not eat the Wheaties, man. Shit fucks you up, evidently. Yep, yep. So how you been doing, Steph? Exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. He was he the one that was calling it out and saying it's wrong? Because yeah, why would you need to have men in women's sports? That's bullshit. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I'll give him that. You know what I mean? At least he said something. It's being fair. I mean, people are built differently. what's what's I say? Snoopy rolling out the jokes here. You guys want to hop over just to look at the comments she's dropping here. Fucking hilarious. Oh shit. You in constant pain with that? That sounds painful there, Steph. You know what? Mixed media, everybody's got their own skills and everything, and God made us each different for a reason. You know, there's nothing wrong with the fact that a guy might be able to be better at sports than a woman. Women have it, other things that what's it say? Exactly. Yep, exactly. Complementary of each other. Man, it probably was Snoopy. It's probably one of the migrants that fell over in the field from heat exhaustion. They just rolled them into the hot dog shop and ground them up and made a frankfurter out of them. Yep, yep, yeah. We need each other. That's the truth. There. What's this? Wow. Really? Uh, oh man. Yeah, I don't eat hot dogs going forward after that. That's it. What's up? What's up, Redeem? Deplorable hot dog company. Yeah. Yep. Oh, the one that's almost hitting 200,000 is Legends and Tales. Which one are you on there? Hang on 1 minute. It's the other one, I think. Yeah, the one opposite of you. But you already were over there, weren't you? Mixed media. If you just hop over there, it'll give me another view. You can go to whichever one you want. I just I'm literally about 1,000 away from maybe a little bit more from 200,000 views on that. But Pale Rider's at about 100,000, 110,000 right now. I just got a new cover on my phone, so it won't break. By the way, I honestly thought the Pale Rider channel was going to be shut down by tomorrow, but because I got my check, I got it. So now I got two phones going. I like to have two phones, one for backup emergencies, and I'm always losing one phone, and I got to take the other phone and call it wherever the hell it is in the house to find out where the bitch is ringing from. The only thing that kills me is a lot of times the ringer's turned off. I'm like, ah, oh, man, you know? Yeah, yeah, I do, Stuart. I collect Civil War stuff. If you go back and look at that video, and then go look at there's two pictures in there. I put in there that are in my collection. I'm thinking it's General Jeb Stuart, and if I'm right, the one's worth a ton of money. The paper image might be worth a couple $100, but the other one would be through the roof. I have to get it verified 100%. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. I knew a state trooper out of New York. He was actually a forensic. He worked for the state troopers not barracks. State troopers forensic labs. I met him through a place called Union Drummer Boy up in Gettysburg. I used to go up there all the time, and the shop owner Brandon told me you got to catch up with this guy because he knew I had a lot of images back in the day that I was trying to find out stuff about. This guy took, and one of them that I had, one of my pictures was actually, I thought for sure I might have had, what's his name? Spangler. Edmund Spangler. He was one of the Lincoln assassin. Well, he was lumped in with the Lincoln assassination crew. But basically, he was a carpenter at Ford Theater who was hanging out in the alleyway holding horses for, I guess, for Booth, but didn't he really didn't have involvement yet. They took him away and he went to Key West. There's a dry tortugas or something, and he spent time in prison there. But his family was out of right down the road from Gettysburg, where I got this photo. But it turned out this guy that did the forensic work said it's probably most definitely, and it came out of the Spangler family collection. He said it's probably definitely a relative because it was very, very similar. But I couldn't verify it 100%. He didn't think it was the guy, but most likely related to him. That was pretty cool. Yeah, was this? Yes, you're right. You're right. I was just going to tell you about like, and France sent over Jeb Stewart's guns. He had two Lamottes, I think they're called. Basically, it was like a regular barrel with the shotgun shell barrel underneath it. If I'm not, what's this? Yep, yep. Sheffield. Uh, but anyway, yeah, there was only like the pistols that Jeb Stewart used. There was only like a handful in the country, and what happened during the Civil War is the Anaconda Plan cut off a lot of supplies that were coming into the South. They basically, what do you call it, barricaded or put them under siege. and France was sending them stuff, England was sending stuff over, and they cut it off, and that's one of the things that beat the Confederacy. They couldn't resupply. Just one of the many things. What's that say? We'll hit the. Yeah, exactly. There, Tammy. Yeah, yeah, they're boarding. Right, they're boarding up the Capitol because they're the ones that are going to be flipping out. They're little crazies running around. When they lose to Trump, if that happens, they're the ones who are going to start the shit. Capitol unrest after election. Yep, yep. This kind of has the feel of the what do you call that? The can't think of the January 6th. Let me make this thing. I got my guitar sitting there in the corner. I was messing with it earlier. Gotta put it back in its case. There you go. What's it say? Yeah, the not so tolerant left, right? They constantly say how they're all inclusive, but they're ready to throw people overboard at the yeah. What's it say? Remember the movie Short Circuit? Yeah, back in the 80s. Yep. Hang on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're doing that to my brother. He's up in Pennsylvania too. They're blowing up his phone trying to get him to vote for the Democrat Party. I will give them that. They are determined. They do far more of that than the Republicans ever did. The Republicans don't seem to go out and do that as much. Maybe that's why Trump's doing so many. I'm all over this place. I'm just seeing it. You guys even see me? There you go. Trump is doing all these rallies. I think he ought to chill the last couple because they're going to try to kill him. Breaking. Kamala gets. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something just happened. Kamala gets the bad news and rages against Trump and RFK. Evidently, she freaked out. I just saw Stephen Gardner's got a report on that. Oh, wait a minute. Camden Market, is that over there? Yeah. I thought that said Canada. I looked at it real quick. You're right. Yep. A lot of stuff was made in England. England, France was sending over some stuff. And they had a plan called the Anaconda Plan, which cut everything off. And I can't remember if it was Henry Halleck, they called him Big Brains, or Winfield Scott, General Winfield Scott. Um, One of those two guys came up with the putting the South under siege, and that's exactly what they're trying to do with us by knocking out our railroad system, taking down bridges. Oh, they're trying to put the hurt on our infrastructure all this time, burning down things, all our factories, so we can't produce anything. For when it becomes time of war, we're going to be screwed. Hey, mixed media, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. What's that say? Gotta go make guacamole steak tostados. Hope things continue to improve for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get checked out. Thanks. Appreciate you, mixed media. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Camilla, yeah. Yeah. You call that Civil War meat there, Snoopy. It's gray on one side and blue on the other. That, the pork is looking as bad as the turkey in this country. They had a recall on both of them just recently, I think. That's the next thing. What's it say? Yeah, I will. Yeah, yeah. So, what was I about to say? Jeez. Right, you're right too. There, Stewart. They aren't tolerant at all. The left is ridiculous. It's actually better sitting here looking straight forward. When I'm looking down at the comments, it's killing the back of my neck. But if I sit like this, it's not too bad. If I can see it. California helping the homeless to the light. I didn't catch that. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're eliminating them. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Trash Boat, how you doing? What's up, Mark? Good to see you. All hell is breaking loose. What's it say? Just something's going on. Try to keep you guys. Wait a minute. All hell is breaking loose. Huh. Something's going on. I just saw a thing come across. I was reading. Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys see that? Evidently now they're pushing the whole UFO thing again. I just saw something today over New York City. There was some crap going on, and they're using every damn distraction they got. They're using whatever they can do because nobody's taking the left serious anymore. Democrats, they're just nothing but scumbag communists anymore. There's no validity in anything they say. It's all lies. Yeah, Stewart, are you still there? Hey, Tammy, could you do me a favor? Hop over there to the other channel and see if they froze it up. It looks like it's all right, but I haven't seen much activity and people have been rolling off of there. Oh, okay, cool. Good. Never mind. Everything's cool. All right, cool. I was just going to ask you. Hey, there you go, Mark. Thank you. Check that picture out. I don't know if you know who Jeb Stewart was. He was a Confederate general. There's two pictures in that. It was in the shorts videos down near the bottom of the thing. Yeah, I know. To hurry along to get to the dead. Yeah, they'll be pulling your organs out before you're done using them. California, they're already doing that in China, and California's going to be like little China. Yeah. Apocalyptic event in Spain. Something's happening. Whoa. Something big happening in Spain. Some kind of earthquake or something. Something big is coming to D.C., according to Dabu77. Yeah, Jeb Stewart. Jeb, Jeb. He just kind of, I think it's him. I don't know if you know, like if Civil War flood. Oh, it was floods. I couldn't see it. It looked like floods are happening in Spain. You're right. I saw that earlier. Now, come to think of it. Yeah, exactly, Snoopy. That's what I thought. Both of them. I still have to get them verified, but the paper image is more likely because if you look close at it, you can't tell from that. There's actually, number one, most of the pictures has him looking a certain way, certain direction, his good side, I guess. Every now and then, mostly when they got photographs back in the day, it was such a big deal that they would try to pose the same way and whatever. But he's actually looking the opposite way. So that's another reason. If that's him, it's probably be worth even more. Just the little things like that. There's no other photo out there that I know of. What's it say? Oh, you do? That's cool. I used to have a British bayonet from back in the day. It was actually from Civil War time period. I can't. It was so long ago. I can't remember what it was. Because you guys were sending over equipment, and same with the French for a while. Probably gonna cut this live stream off in about a half an hour. Yep. I always wanted to be in the army as a kid, like the cavalry. Yeah, and my mom used to say that poem. As I was just a child. Um, the Charge of the Light Brigade. You probably heard of it. I think if if we ever had a past life, that I was probably with Custer, got slaughtered out there on the battlefield. And as a kid, I was impressed by all that. And then I realized how scummy it was Hollywood glorified all that, went in there and fought the Indians and all this. But in reality, and I found out I have Indian in me, it's kind of horrible to say the least what happened there. But Hollywood made it look like heroic and shit. Yeah, there was one movie they died with their boots on. What's his name? Earl Flynn played Custer. Anyway, and this is way back. Custer ended up being a complete and utter scumbag when you find out the details. In reality, he was a power hunger maniac, basically. He was trying to hop into the presidency after Grant would be done. He figured he'd go out and do something out west with the Indians, get that all under control, and they would vote him in. So it was all about power and shit. All those guys. But Hollywood makes you believe, a whole different story. Everything we hear is bullshit anyway. You know what I mean? Propaganda. I'm starting to not even believe we were actually ever on the moon. Tell you what. Yeah. Trying to think who did the charge of the light brigade. That was famous. I'm drawing a blank here. It was a poem. Oh man, it's right on the edge of my tongue. Cannons to the left of us, cannons to the right. I can't think who wrote that. I think my dad used to take us all out to drum and bugle corps. We'd go up to up near Gettysburg, but it was actually it was a place called Carlisle. They used to have that in Harrisburg, and I think that got me into the whole military thing. You should read about the French foreign. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's it say? I don't take medication for all. Oh, really, Snoopy? I heard that before. Cumin, the spice cumin, is good for inflammation. Yep, yep. Well, that's the thing. That's the crazy thing. During the Civil War and prior to it, California never accepted slavery, and yet that's the state that didn't have slavery there. Um, that's the state that wants to do the reparations. Why? There wasn't any real need there. Down south or something. First off, that whole reparation things was nuts anyway, because if you look into um, every freaking culture had slaves at one time or another. Um, Egypt took Israel in slavery. You had the Moors come into Sicily and took them over for 400 or 500 years. Moors were black and Italy was white. And then you get down to Sicily after 400 or 500 years of the mixing there. Now that they're all dark hair, you go up north in Italy and it's a different whole look. They're more like white skinned and white. Down south, it's darker skin, darker hair. Turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. Yep. Yeah. Cinnamon's good for diabetes too. Yeah, you know what? I'm surprised Newsom didn't step forward and try to run for presidency this time around, because he's kind of acting like he's going to next time for sure. He's a tyrant. Exactly. Exactly. Well, the point being is they were talking about reparations just a year or two back. Where the hell's that money going to come from? Number one, and what you're doing is you're buying votes again. Here you go. We're going to hook you up. But here's the deal. Number one, it's how do you know who was actually? You'd have to go find, go back into their ancestry. And are you going to do that for every race? Because, like I just said a minute ago, the Irish brought people or the over were indentured servants. There was white people that were in slavery. Um, everywhere. China's doing that right now to the Uyghur population over. They got them all locked away, and they're basically stealing their organs and all kinds of other crazy shit, from what I hear. So I what's that say? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because that's the thing. They're pushing. Um, what do they call it? Diversity and everything out there. now they have a bunch of women running for president over there. Well, not a bunch, but yeah, you had Elizabeth Warren a little while ago, and well, okay, whatever. But that you're right. There isn't too many men stepping forward right now over there. And when the hell is Nancy Pelosi just going to go away already? She's about 89 years old or something. She's old as shit. She was John F. Kennedy's secretary. He was killed about 60 years ago. That's unreal. Talk about longevity at a job. She should have been down the road and up the street on that. They should have fucking sent her packing years ago. That old hag ain't she? Man, oh man. Yeah, you're right. Newsom is being controlled. Who? Nancy Pelosi? No, she actually stepped back. She was leader of the House or something, and she lost that. Pelosi's dad had an Italian mobster. Yeah, you're right. I think they were might have been out of Baltimore area originally, but I could be wrong on that. She was kind of forced to not retire. She's still in the House, I think, House of Representatives, but she was like the leader of the House. Things changed up. And here's the thing: how come she's allowed to get away with inside trading? What she's doing is illegal. She's like a millionaire a couple times over now from doing illegal activity. Nobody's calling her out on it. Yet, meanwhile, she's saying shit about Trump left, right, and up the center for the last 2 years about how, he's this and he's that. It's crazy shit. Nobody'll do anything. yeah, yeah. The guy with the hammer, and you're not talking about Gallagher neither. David Depravny or something like that. Yeah, he was playing whack a mole with Nancy Pelosi's husband, hitting him over the head with a hammer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the dude's got to be like a genius if he's calling all these ones right. But they're playing it like it is. You know what? I'm dead serious. When Trump gets into office, if he gets in there, that's the first thing he ought to do, and it won't be vindictive. That's getting the criminals the hell out. He's cleaning up the swamp. It's not because they went and did all that shit they did to him. They need to go away for the shit they've been doing to us first, foremost, to the whole country, and to Trump. They destroyed. They didn't destroy him, but they just kept coming after him illegally. She's living in Florida now. Huh. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I don't even think that's legal. I think you got to be in the state that you're representing. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Is that for sure on that, Snoopy? She moved to Florida. Oh man. Okay, yeah, yeah. She probably owns property multiple places. It's like Joe Biden. Yeah, he lives right up, literally up the street almost from me in Greenville. I'm on the edge of Greenville, and then he's got a place down the shore. He's probably got multiple other places too. They all do. They're all millionaires and shit. So Snoopy, how's the you been up to the what do they call that? The can't think today. Um, what's it called? All casting. The what the hell do you call that? The all casting. The movie director or whatever the hell you call him. I can't think of the damn company. I think that's the name of it though. They sent me something saying that Happy Gilmore too. The movie was playing up in or they're filming it up in New Jersey, and they said I invited to go and apply. That's they probably send that to 10,000 people. They want the money because when you go to do that, you probably have to put money down to talent scouts getting paid. Yeah, Tammy, you got back over here. Turmeric and ginger and cinnamon. That's like half the ingredients for chai. Is it chai tea or whatever? Well, except for I don't think turmeric's in it, but all that shit's freaking all good stuff. I use ginger all the time when I can. what you what you laughing at? When I went back to look at that, yeah. Hey, you're laughing at what she said, man. Oh man. And cloves. Yep, yep. Did you ever hear of Chinese five spice? My neck's killing me, man. Probably gonna end this live stream pretty soon. My neck's starting to hurt. Yeah, we used to use that at work. The one place I worked once in a while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill the live stream off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My back, and my neck's hurting. Um, take it easy, and I'll probably what's it say? Yeah, I might hop on, check him out. Where the hell's Mass One been? He's never doing any videos anymore. I can't catch up with him. You know what? I put an application in the other day. A place called Goodfellows. It's a little Italian spot. Mostly a cheesesteak type of sandwich place. It's right down the road. All right, Stuart. Have a good time at that museum. Uh, See you later, and yeah, be careful over there. I know it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy over here too. Have a good day or good night, whatever it happens to be over there right now. And see you guys too. I'm gonna kill this off. Have a great night. Thanks, everybody. Hit me with some thumbs up on the way out if you didn't already. I appreciate you. And you know the drill. If you're not subscribed, hop on the subscriptions. Thank you.